Okay, so in this video today, what we're going to do, I mean, look, this is our third video today, all right? You're probably bored of seeing this already. You know, my hair started out, you know, nice and spiky, but it's not like that anymore. Right, so let me just keep myself on camera just a second. In this video, what we're going to do is, in the last video, we talked about how to create a squeeze page with Divi 3. Okay, Divi 3 is the most incredible WordPress theme. Drag and drop. It's now front end editable on a website. It just looks beautiful. All right. So what we've done is we've built a squeeze page even in the last video. But now what we're going to do is we're going to create a giveaway download page. Okay, because what we want to do is we want people to sign up to the list. They then go onto our email list, and then it's a confirmed opt-in. And then the first email that they'll get after they've confirmed their opt-in is they will get the product download page. So now we need to create a product download page. Now, Lana's never done this before. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to build one from scratch, just so you can see how it works. Okay, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a weekly roundup. So Lana's chosen niche is color therapy, but she needs to be talking about a number of different categories, such as, like today, we're going to be thinking about anxiety. Okay, so Lana, introduce yourself, say hi.
Well, I'm saying hi, and I'm also giggling a bit because you're just completely in front of the screen. Don't know why it keeps happening, but I've just got rimmed glasses.
That's all you've got?
That's all I've got. A very large face. Oh, that's better. Hello.
Well, I have got a very large face. You know, I know I've got a face like a beach ball. You don't have to be rude.
What? Right, so, what do you want me to do?
All I want you to do is I want you to share your screen with us, okay, so that we can see you building your giveaway download page.
Okay, right, now hang on 1 second, because I've got to just get over to Google Chrome, and for some reason it is not showing up on my screen share. Oh, here we go, got it now. Right, so can you see that? Can you see anxiety?
I can. Now what I'm doing is I've just white boxed you, Lana, so that we can share your screen. Every time I talk, if I don't white box you, then it will flick back to me, and I don't want that happening. Okay. So Lana, what tool are you using to build your giveaway download page?
I know what. What do you mean? Do you mean the tool that I'm collecting information that I'm going to put up?
No, I want you to talk about the site that's on the screen right now.
The Feedly site.
The Feedly site. Talk to us about Feedly. Why is it just so fabulous for creating content?
Because you can locate pretty much loads of stuff, really. One of the things that I've been working on recently is anxiety, and so this morning, I have to say I did forget about Feedly because I've had it up for ages and I've got it on my mobile phone, and I occasionally dip in, but I've never really spent a huge amount of time actually. Although I scroll through all the feeds that come in under the different headings, you'll see on my left I've got these different headings. I've also noticed I've got a spelling mistake there, but it's one of those things that I've tended to just dip in and out of in order to get a sense of what is going on in those particular subject areas that I've got an interest in. But what I haven't done yet is been able to collate some of those different feeds to then create a blog post, or to create not necessarily my own product, but being able to draw from other people's expertise, experiences around particular areas. So what I've got on the page at the moment is the anxiety, because I've just finished creating color coaching with our anxiety with colour coaching, but I wanted to see what is going on in terms of other people's experiences of anxiety, other experts in the field, just so that I can get a sense of, well, you know, what's the kind of key stuff going on out there at the moment.
Okay, so that's really cool. Do you want to just show our listeners how they can add an RSS feed, how they can keep up to date with the very latest information on a certain topic by using Feedly?
Right. Well, this is always a difficult one for me because of the nature of what I do. I don't actually find a huge amount, for example, in terms of colour coaching. So I'm having to expand out. So if I look at depression, for example, so I'm just in the search box at the top right and just hit that. And not much is happening.
What I would do, Lana, is I'd go over to the left-hand side. See where it says discover and follow?
Yeah, got that.
All right, I'd probably put depression in there.
Okay, so
and so there now you have a whole range of what Feedly considers to be important. And if you see down the bottom there, it says show more sites. Okay, and now could you possibly just show our listeners how you would go about creating, we call it a content listening engine, but can you show people how you would create a content listening engine for the word depression?
No, because I don't normally do this off the computer. I normally do this off my phone.
Okay,
so in fact, I've never ever done it off the computer before.
Okay, so let's do that now then. All you have to do is you see where it says depression comics.
Yeah.
Right, there's a green plus box, click plus.
Yeah.
And then on the left hand,
that's my screen doing funny things.
Okay, then on the left hand side it says new collection.
Yeah.
And then just put in the word depression. Click create. Okay, perfect. And now you can click close at the bottom. And now add in depression news from IC Med, but I don't know what that is.
Do you know what? I'm not sure I would go down that route, only because some of these sites that I've looked at and found are more medical. And because colour coaching doesn't come under traditional medical stuff, I tend not to go down the more medical stuff. I tend to like looking more at the complementary therapies.
Okay, so why not do a separate search then? Go to discover and follow.
Yeah.
Would you say alternative therapy or complementary?
It could be either. We'll try complementary. Might help if I could spell. Nothing there. So we'll try depression.
Okay. Just put in complementary therapy and see what comes up.
Right. Well, we've got complementary medicine, so that would
right. Well, that's a feed.
Yeah.
All right. But what I want you to do is I want you to find the best content at the web. So go back to discover and follow. Just type in complementary medicine or complementary therapy. Okay, and then yeah. Okay, that doesn't seem to be doing a great deal at all. Put in alternative therapy. Because what I want us to do is I want us to get onto this download page. Put in there, yeah. Okay, so for example, if you see there, look, related feeds over on your right-hand side, it says alternative medicine. Okay, so you could add that now and just click follow.
Yeah.
All right, and then maybe create a new collection or whatever you've got to do. You might want to put alternative medicine in there. And then what you can do is you can add the feeds that come with it. The other tool that we always use is Google Alerts, which is fabulous. We haven't got time to go into that today. All right. But what I want to do is I want us to start looking at building a giveaway download page. Okay. So there's 10 articles on there that you could use today to create a curated piece of content which will have incredible stuff. Open up YouTube for me and tap in alternative medicine at the same time. Okay, because what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and add in a video and some written content so that our squeeze page, or rather our download page, has lots of incredible content.
Okay.
Okay, so you could, right, see that one there, complementary and alternative medicine, what you need to know.
Yeah.
Right? Keep it on that page, okay? So now what I want you to do is I want you to go over to your dashboard and I want you to create a new page. Okay. Now you're going to call this alternative therapy weekly roundup, episode 1. Perfect. Okay. Now, I want us to try something different. I use the Divi Builder to build my page.
Yeah.
But I think we should try and use the default editor because in some ways I think curating a blog post with the WordPress default editor is easier because the styling options seem to work for me slightly better. Okay. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to find an article from Feedly that you want to put into your blog post.
Okay. Right, so let's have a look at, I'll have a look at that one.
Okay, so now what you can do is you can click visit the website.
Okay.
And now you can read the full article. Now the full article doesn't look as though there's a great deal of stuff there.
Yeah, it's actually quite a bit as we go down. I think a lot of this is more, I would say, research focused rather than journalistic, if you like.
Okay.
But it'll do.
Okay. So in which case, all you're going to do is you're going to copy the title. No. Go to the top of the post itself.
Okay.
All right. And then you're going to copy that title there. Okay. And then go back to your dashboard, to your page. And then I wouldn't put any headings in. What I would do is just paste in that title. Okay. And now what I would do is I would hyperlink that. Okay, so highlight it. Go back to the article. And then take that link. That's it. And then add a hyperlink. Okay, and then do that. Okay, so that's fine. All right. Then what I would probably do is capitalize each of those words, but it's up to you whether you do that. Okay. And then what I would do is I'd go back to the article and maybe, you see where it says summary there? I'd probably copy that whole text. Okay. And then paste that underneath.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Now, next thing, is there an image on that page that you can use? So that looks quite a nice image there.
Yeah, I think that is pretty much the only image.
Okay, so what I would do is I would save that image as, and then I would make sure that you save that to your desktop. Okay, and then what I would do is I would align that right. So you see where it says on the first line, it says which is at the end of the line.
Yeah.
I would put the cursor there and then I would add media. and then upload files, and then select files, and then find the photo. Okay, and then what I would do is, right, so that's in there now. I'd now click on the picture, and then on the pencil, click on the pencil. Okay, the alternative text that you see there,
Yeah.
I would put that as alternative therapy. Okay, so that matches the keyword for the title. You see where it says link to?
Yeah.
Okay, what I would do is click on that. I would probably go back to the original article.
Oh, hang on.
All right, and what I would do, right, no, right click on the image itself.
Okay.
And then put copy image address. And then I would paste that into there and click update. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you would then do is you would create some form of commentary before and after. And normally the commentary I would suggest would go something like, who has written the piece? Why is the piece important? What is it that anybody wanting to click into that article would find out from that article? What did you like about that article? What didn't you like? And then the last step after you've created that commentary is then to create a hyperlink to say, read more.
Okay.
So I'd probably go down and just return one line. So it's on the next line.
Yeah.
All right. And then I would just type in the word read more. And then I would hyperlink it with the original article. That's the image address that you've got there. So you need to go back to the original article. Okay, and then just paste that in there. And then click apply. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. So now that you've done that, the next thing to do is to find another article. Why don't we call it the YouTube video that you found? And take complementary and alternative medicine, what you need to know, or whichever video you like. Okay, and then what I would do is I would scroll down and I would click share, and then take that link and now paste it into your page. Okay, you should see that appear. There you go, that's perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what I would do then is I would then get ready for another article. So all I would do, scroll down and find another article. Well, it says there's only 3 feeds in that. So maybe take a couple of the articles that you've got on anxiety or something else. I mean, there's other things there. It's up to you what you put in. Just make sure that they're tightly focused.
Okay. There's not much on there. So I'm going to come out of that one and go into something else.
What does that say? There was one up there, need help, emotionally dead or something like that. I think these little men here, I think that's Reddit.
Yeah.
And that tends to be user-generated content. You know, for example, you know, just use something that works. I mean, we're just trying to give an example at the moment of how to put a download page together.
Okay, well, let's just look at this one for a want of a better.
Okay. So you could take that one there.
Mm-hmm.
And again, just, that's it. You've got the hang of this now.
Getting there.
All right, and then scroll down the page and then put it underneath the video. What you may need to do is click to the right of the video and now just return.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, perfect. And then you're going to hyperlink that against the original article.
Let's go back to the article first.
Okay, perfect. And then take, you know, a section of that article to just give your readers an idea of what the article's about. Okay. And then add a picture. You could actually copy the image URL or the image address.
Yeah.
And then when you go back to add media, it will now say insert from URL. On the left hand side, it says insert from URL. Okay, and there's your address.
Okay.
Okay, and what I would do is I would, if you scroll up the page, was your image, your first image on the left or the right? So, perfect. So that's great. And then what I would maybe do is I would, first thing, I guess I would just highlight the picture. And then I would edit it. And then I would link to what happens when you click link to?
I've got image URL, custom URL.
That hasn't come up on my screen yet, so that's fine. So just type link to URL or whatever. Custom URL, that's fine, and then click on that. Perfect. And then alternative text, because your piece is called alternative therapy, you would, every image would say alternative therapy. It would follow the same keyword as the rest of your post or page, whichever you're using at the time. Okay. What I'd maybe do is I'd maybe take a little bit more of the original content of the article, just so that you've got some writing next to the page. Maybe go down a little bit more. Maybe take 2 or 3 of those paragraphs. Okay, but what I need now is I need that picture. I need that picture. You see where it says a new analysis by 2 neuroscientists? Right, what I would do is I would click the X to get rid of that picture. And then click, that's it. And then add media, go to insert media. I don't know whether it's uploaded that media. No, it hasn't. I'm going to your media library just a second. So it's not there. So go to insert from URL and then type in copy the image address. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then click on the image and then click align left. Okay, perfect. And then lastly, why not just put another YouTube video in? Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. That's great. And then what I would do from there is that the people that have already come to this page have signed up for your email.
Yeah.
Okay. So all you're trying to do is provide incredible value on a subject that your readers, your listeners, your viewers would be interested in. So what you would do is you would start off with each article talking about who's written the article, why is it important, what do you like about the article, what don't you like about the article, what could be improved in the article. And then at the end, what you would do after you've been through that whole sequence with each of the articles that you have on that page is that you would create your own conclusion. Okay. So we're not going to do that, but I just wanted to show us what the process would be. Okay. And so what I need you to do now is, you see where it says template, default template? All I need you to do is make that a blank page. Okay. And now click publish. We could preview it, but we might as well see what it actually looks like. Okay. And there is your blog post that's curated from the very best and the very latest information on alternative medicine that the internet has found this week.
Cool.
Okay, and what I would maybe do, you could obviously put a line break in where you've got that picture there between that and the YouTube video. You could do that. The only other thing that I would probably do at this point is enable the visual builder and see if this works, because this is something that's new to me and I haven't seen this before. So enable the visual builder.
Okay.
And now what I think is where you've got a section. So if you go up and you go to the blue on the left hand side, do we want a duplicate section? No, we don't. Tell you what to do. So can you just hover your mouse over new insights into how the mind influences the body? So that is a row. Okay. So that is in that one section. Okay. What I would suggest is, why don't you go up a little bit? Okay. What you could do now is you could add I'll tell you what to do. Go to edit page at the top. Okay. And now what I would do is, if you have a look, see where the Divi builder says that's what your content looks like. What I would probably do now is I would add another text module. All right, because this is going to become right. So all I want you to say in this is, thank you for signing up. Here is your free download. Okay, and then what I normally do is if you could go back there for me, please. And then what I would normally do is I would highlight it. And then I would put it in the middle of the page. And then I would bold it. And then I would make it a heading 2. Okay, and then I would probably put a colon after that.
Colon or exclamation mark?
No, I'd probably put a colon. And then what I think would be good is to make that writing red. So you're going to need to go into advanced design settings, or I guess you could change it there if you want to do that. Okay, perfect. Click save and exit. And then click update. Now I think you'll find that that text module that we just put in will sit underneath the text content.
Okay.
So we might need to swap those two text boxes around. So you scroll down the bottom, there you go. So what you need to do now is go back into the post itself. So go to edit page. And then where you see the two texts, you're going to lift the bottom one above the top one. That's it. That's perfect. Click update. Okay. And click view page.
Cool.
There you go. That's really cool. So now what you've done is you've provided incredible value to your readers who have signed up for your email list with your commentary and with the way that you just have the ability to engage people emotionally with the way that you write. You now have an incredible download page for people to visit. Okay. In the next video, what we've got to do is we've got to create an email list for anxiety. Okay. And I know you already have one, but we'll create another one. Okay. And then literally what we'll do from there is we will take this link, LanaMorris.com/alternative-weekly-roundup-episode-1, and that will become the link for the giveaway when people sign up to your list.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, Lana, show your face.
Oh, that means I've got to come off screen share.
You have got to come off screen share.
Oh, blimey! Now I've got to remember how
So
to
how did
do
you
that.
find that whole process?
Okay, if I'm really honest, I'm not one that likes to go and collect lots of different information. I know it's really useful, and I know collating it that way is really helpful for other people, but I have to say, me being me, it is a bit of a faff going in and out and clicking and all the rest of it. But if it's only a weekly task, then I can cope with it. I think if I had to do it every day, it would drive me up the wall.
I think the big thing is that what I see is that once you have collated important information from influence within an industry, and Feedly, Google Alerts, BuzzSumo, maybe even going on to Amazon and looking at the people that are writing books or creating products within different niches, maybe even going to the Google search engine and taking the top 10 websites of a certain page for a certain keyword. You now know who your influencers are. And once you know who your influencers are, once you've created a piece of content with influencer content and created your own commentary, when you then engage with those influencers on your social media channels, it may be that you'll get some traction because people will see that you're sharing and commenting on their incredible content, in which case the traffic that we're talking about is not only yours, it's not only mine, it's that hopefully as we engage with people that are important in our industries, that they then would say to their listeners, their followers, their viewers, you need to go over and see this post because this lady, this guy has written a really good post on this. In which case you and I are not having to generate our own traffic, because let's be straight, there's only 3 ways of driving traffic. There's paid traffic, there's your own personal traffic, or there's user generated traffic, which is when people write about you. And it's got to be far easier to let other people send us traffic than it has for us to be buying traffic or even writing our own content.
I'd agree.
Okay. Anything else that you want to go through before we close this Google Hangout?
No, that sounds good. I think it's just a case of practicing it, really. It's not I wouldn't say it's the most exciting thing I would do, but I can see the value of it. And as I say, if it's just once a week, then I can cope with that.
I think the thing is, Lana, is you're such an incredible writer. And whenever I've read any of your pieces, they engage me emotionally. If the subject matter that you have just gathered, collected, curated is a little bit dry, the one person I know that can make it engaging and emotional is you. And so therefore, people will be engaging with you, but they will also be learning the latest and greatest stuff on the internet about that chosen topic.
Yeah, cool.
Brilliant. So that's it. Thanks everyone so much. Right, in the next video, I'm guessing we're going to talk about how to create an email list and a first email.
This is my favorite. I love Aweber.
Oh, well, so then maybe, Lana, what I'll let you do is maybe I'll let you do that one because you love it, and then you can give me something else.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Oh, before you go, I nearly forgot. All I'm going to ask that you do is go over to localincomemagician.com/free, and there you'll be able to find the 10 tools that I use each and every day to generate content easily and bring about lots and lots of traffic. All you've got to do, localincomemagician.com/free. Get yourself over there now, because Lana and I want to help you use the 3-step process: offer, squeeze page traffic, to change your online business for completely the better. Thanks. I'll speak to you soon. It's goodbye from Lana.
Bye. I said it
and you're supposed to say, and it's goodbye from Mike.
And it's goodbye from Mike.
Goodbye for now.